But let's focus on the Amazon Fire. Is it the next hot thing? For his views, we're joined by Ari Zoldan, CEO of Quantum Networks. Ari, great to have you back on the show.
Great to see you, Michelle.
Big launch for Amazon. What's your take?
I don't see it. I have a hard time really taking to it. It's an HTC phone. There's a lot of HTC phones out in the market. It does have a lot of this new 3D technology that people are talking about it, but I think it's more gimmicky, and I don't think people are really going to switch.
You don't think it's going to switch because the 3D technology, well, the past hasn't shown that people really take to that so far. We had HTC had a phone.
Correct.
Nobody really liked that one.
The Evo.
Yeah.
It wasn't, so I'm a little bit surprised that Amazon is actually going into the space right now.
But isn't the idea more about keeping users on the same platform and linking the 3D or dynamic perspective, as Bezos calls it, back into shopping on Amazon?
Right. That's what Jeff wants to do in a perfect world. But in reality, you know, are people really going to change handset manufacturers? They're probably comfortable with their phone. If they have a Samsung, they're going to upgrade. If they have an Apple, they're going to upgrade. To try a new phone, I don't see it.
When Amazon came out with the Kindle in 2011, people thought that that would disrupt the tablet market. Not the case. Last quarter, Amazon had less than 2%, according to research from IDC, of the market. Apple's still very much the dominant force there.
Right.
So you're seeing a similar story play out with the phone then?
1,000%. And I'm really surprised that they're not focusing on their e-commerce business. They're trying to make a play for the mobile market. And obviously they want to grab share and they want a shopping cart in everyone's hand. But you know, to get into the mobile subscriber space, I don't see it.
But isn't this a way to have people shop more via Amazon, because it's got the feature like the Firefly application, which scans basically everything that you see and then allows you to go back and buy it on Amazon? Is it not just a way to keep your users engaged on the same platform?
It's one way. It's not the only way. It's one way. But again, they're not in the mobile market, and that's the problem. A lot of companies, you know, focus on trying to break into new areas that they're not experts in. I'd rather Bezos go ahead and acquire a mobile company and then integrate their platform into it versus going into the handset manufacturing space.
That can really work so well for those acquiring Motorola.
That was a rough one. You're 100% right, Michelle. That did not work. But there were other companies that actually made acquisitions and did very well.
Still, analysts say that this is a pretty cool phone. It does have this whole 3D technology thing, which although it hasn't been popular in the past, it's good for shopping, it's good for navigation. You don't see any upside?
I'm not optimistic, and I'm a very optimistic person.
Do none of the features appeal to you?
I don't see it. No, I mean, the 3D, again, the technology is cool. I think everyone's going to be rolling out with a similar licensing type of technology, but not enough to get the consumer to switch.
Do any of the features appeal to you?
No.
What about?
I'm so sorry. It just doesn't.
Hey,
it's not where. Well, would you switch? I see you have your.
I'm a BlackBerry girl through and through, so I'm in the digital dark ages, but that's because I like the keypad. So I am not the right person to be asking these questions.
Someone's got to come out with the QWERTY on another phone. There's such a market for that.
I could not agree with you more. A keypad phone that's a little bit more user-friendly and more apps would certainly be the way to my heart. But let's focus on this Firefly application, because the analysts have been going crazy about it. They're saying it's Shazam combined with your phone, and it's going to revolutionize online shopping. And you're just completely disagreeing.
I'm just not saying. Again, I think the technology is cool. I think the applications will work for a specific demographic. I think the mapping is cool. The hologram features are cool. But again, is it enough to get the consumer to switch the phone?
Maybe it's not so much about switching, but it's time for an upgrade. The price point is competitive. Should an iPhone user maybe consider trying something new?
If they can try something new, I think they're probably, if they are an avid iPhone user, they're probably going to go to Samsung. If they're Samsung, they're going to go to iPhone. You know, will they roll the dice and pick up, you know, an Amazon phone? I don't see it.
Well, one of the standout features, it offers unlimited photo storage on the Amazon cloud. That could be appealing.
Possibly. Do you take a lot of photos?
I do, and always struggle with where I should store them.
So there you go. But you have to get off your BlackBerry.
No, BlackBerry has a good camera, as does apparently the Kindle Fire. So
the Fire does it. I mean, the photo contrast is supposed to be absolutely extraordinary. There are features that are really, really neat with the phone, but I mean, the challenge again is, you know, are people going to make that move? And I think the markets will.
You do not see this as a threat to Apple and Samsung, who have been dominating the smartphone market.
I think they're sleeping fine at night. I think that they're chuckling. I don't think this is going to make it anywhere.
Okay.
It's a strong statement, but
So
we'll
you just
see.
you just expect no sales or very minimal sales?
I see minimal. I see minimal sales. I think Samsung continuing to be the dominant maker in this space.
And is there any of this technology that you think Apple or Samsung may be inspired to adopt?
It's possibly. I'm pretty sure they're developing similar technology now, and they're all, again, mobile market evolves very, very quickly, and they want to grab your attention. So whether it's hologram technology, whether it's advanced mapping features, that's really what it's about now. So.
All right, Ari Zoldan, clearly not all hot.
I'm not shy on it, Michelle.
Not getting hot about the Kindle Fire. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for throwing cold water on the Amazon launch. All right, Ari Zoldan, CEO of Quantum Networks.